Hey guys, I'm back again with another video on my coin collection. As you guys know, I've been working on my Lincoln Cents album. So I recently had an idea where I went through and amassed an entire gigantic, whatever you want to call it, of penny rolls. So because I've been off, I actually had time to go to as many different branches as I could in my area of credit unions. So I went to 5 different branches, and I was able to walk away essentially at the end of the trip with $125 worth of penny rolls. So that's basically like a whopping 250 rolls. Needless to say, to be honest, it was basically a waste of, excuse my language, a waste of fucking time. At least when you consider what I was trying to look for. So I was looking for some older wheat cents, hopefully some teens, 20s, 1910s, 10s through, whatever. But yeah, I've I've kind of given up on that. I don't think that's a good. It's just I'm not gonna find any. I don't think, and it's starting to frustrate the friggin' hell out of me. So, I think I can find most wheat cents from 1940 ish and up. Well, with the exception of the steel cents, obviously. So I'm gonna kind of stick to that, but then I'm gonna purchase whatever older wheat cents I can, here and there. So that being said, I will show you the few things that I did find that were kind of noteworthy. So let's see. All right. So the first thing I did find was this 1949. Found that, and then I found this 1958D. And I want to say there was one other coin, possibly. Maybe it wasn't a wheat cent, I'm not sure. But it's one of the most frustrating things going through coin roll hunting if you're looking for wheat cents. Basically, you ain't, unless you're really lucky, and I'm sure lots of people have. The main wheat cents I freaking come across is this one, the 1941, the 44s, okay, the 1940, the 46s, and then like in the rolls I was looking through, I kept coming across 1954 Ds. So somebody had dumped a bunch of coins in there, and one of the other most common ones to come across are the 1956s. So yeah, it seems like I said, the majority of the time I feel like when I find wheat cents, it's one of those dates. So, but I did find a few other coin upgrades. So I'll show you those. This was really nice here. I thought this 1964 and 64D pretty good condition for coming out of a roll. Probably, well, this one here might be BU or close to it, and this one, kind of similar. Not sure, but I also found this one. It was a little bit of an upgrade. The one I had before that, it looked pretty good, just like this, but this one looks slightly better. Okay, so in this row here, I've had for quite a while. Most of these have been BU or near BU, but I've just had this one, which has been in shit condition. Needed a little, an upgrade, and I found this recently, so that was pretty cool. I was happy about that. this I recently sort of upgraded this as well, the 1960D small date. So this was weird, going through a lot of rolls recently. Somebody must have like dumped an entire thing of BU 1960D small dates. I was like, what the hell is going on with this? Because it's hard enough normally to not find a 1960D small date, let alone find an entire like almost roll of them in BU condition. So I upgraded this here, you know. I tried to pick the best one out of the bunch. I think that's it for that. I don't know what is up with this. I can't seem to find the 1974S through all the 500. Since I've been doing this, I must have gone through maybe 1,000 rolls, between 500 and 1,000 rolls of wheat cents, and I cannot find this 74S. I don't know if it's like incredibly low mintage or what the deal is, but yeah, I can't find it. So, but I found all the other ones. I recently got these. I purchased all these 1982 varieties from eBay. They're supposed to be in BU condition, but a few of the coins have a little bit of grime on them. Guess that's not too big of a deal. Like this one has a little bit of schmutz up here. It's because I don't have any kind of scale or anything like that, and I'm not really an expert on trying to find on how to like determine which variety is which. So I just said, forget this, and I went on eBay and just bought the entire set. So easy. Alright, on to here. There's not really anything new here or anything spectacular. It's just the 1989 to 2006. What I did finally find here, though, I don't know why it's so hard to find, but okay, so this one has been pretty easy. I mean, it's not as common, but finding this one, holy crap. The only other one coin that I found, which was a 2009 D, like this particular one, I think it's called Professional Life or something like that, was entirely gunked up and all grimed up and disgusting. But it was the only other one I had that was a D. So, and I was happy to replace that one with this one that I found recently. This one I got recently. This is also technically, this is a 2009 D. Another one that's been hard to find. I don't know why. The 2009 Ds are really not common, evidently. Because whenever I find the 2009, it's just the Philadelphia one. It's never the D. So, but I will have to upgrade this coin at some point, because this one it kind of looks like shit. It's kind of just to hold me over until then. So, all right, guys. Back to So, my frustrations with trying to find older wheat cents in coin rolls, it's just like I said. I don't think it's gonna happen. The oldest coins that I found in terms of Lincoln cents and coin roll hunting was this guy, the 1910, and I don't know whether I count that or not, because I already had a 1910, which I had found at my work, at my job. The cash register, surprisingly. And then this other one, this 1917. So I've kind of given up on trying to find any of these, type, or basically any of these, or yeah, basically any of the coins on this page, or any of the coins on this page, in coin roll hunting. So today, I went out after I cashed the the cent rolls, when I was done hunting them, cash them back in, I went to the coin store and I bought a few coins. So, yeah, not too bad. To be honest, instead of searching through everything constantly, this is kind of just easier. I mean, yeah, it's not cheaper, but it literally cost me under $20 for all these. So I picked up a 1913, 1913D, 1912. Where's the other one? 1914. Obviously, I didn't get a 1914D because that's one of the key dates. 1915, 1915D, 27D. And this is not the first time I've ever done this, but I actually walked out of there and I accidentally bought two 1927Ds. I was like, seriously? 1929. Not too bad. It was only $1. And the 1929S. Once again, not too bad. That was also only $1. And yeah, none of these coins are in tip-top shape or anything like that. These are basically just to fill in my album. So, but maybe I'll open a few of these and put them into the album. I don't know if I can do this one-handed though. Let's see if I can. Open up this guy here, and no, I'm not using gloves because this is not uncirculated or anything. So, because if these were uncirculated 1912 and 100 something coins, this certainly wouldn't be $1. Let's see. Put that in there. What else we got? Okay, that's the only one in that little chart, I guess you would call it. How about we start with... Let's start with the 1913. Sorry if it's kind of cockeyed because the camera is angled kind of janky. 1913. Next, 1913D. I have to say, I also bought some coins recently on eBay that I'm waiting to have come in. I always usually use the same seller. He's been pretty good, so pretty cheap prices too. The only thing that sucks is that it's not free shipping. It's not usually too bad or anything expensive, but more cost is more cost. So, oh shit! Sorry, this was the 1914. Right in there. All right, what do we got next? Well, like I said, obviously we don't have the 1914D, so Next, we got this guy, the 1915. It's really kind of nice being able to see some, see some of these coins in my first page get kind of filled in. Like I said, if I was going through looking for, okay, this is a 1915D. Like I said, if I was going through looking for coin roll, looking for these coins and coin rolls, I'd be looking forever. Alright, there's a 1915D. Alright, so we got those guys in. Hey, I actually got some more coins on my first page. Pretty nice. Let's put the little sleeve in here. Beautiful. Now next we have the 1927D. This guy here. Like I said, I had bought 2 of these. Slide this right out. Alright, there we go. Okay, next we got the 1929 Philadelphia. Alright, that's in. Next, we got this guy, the 1929S. I'm really surprised that this coin didn't cost more. There were some coins I was looking through there. There were early S-date minted coins, and they were pretty expensive. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm not really looking forward to when I have to fill those in. Yeah. Alright. Got those in. I like it. I like it. Put the little sleeve in. Bam. Alright, got a few more on this page. Now, as I mentioned, I did buy 2 of the 1927Ds. So, for the time being, until I figure out what to do, I just threw the other one in here. Because I'm going to need something to fill this in eventually. So, because I'm never going to be able to obtain this 1922 plane, which kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. So that's why one of the reasons why the Jefferson Nickel series is my favorite coin album or favorite series, because you can obtain all of the coins easily for there's no stoppers, there's no $1,000 coins. So, or $100 coins, depending on which way you go. So, but yeah, I've been having some fun with this series so far. Besides the frustrating aspect of not being able to find any of the early minted wheat cents in circulation. I was surprised enough that I had found this in circulation. And I didn't even find this in a coin roll. I found this at my job in the cash register. Like I said, this one too. I don't know how that happened, but yeah. I don't know what I should do. Some more BU coins. The thing is, if you're looking at BU coins like for older, they're gonna cost more. I guess I can always upgrade a few coins here and there. I mean, later on, but I kind of want to plug the holes in the album and, you know, call it a day. So there's 3 coins most likely you will never see in this album, or probably anywhere in my collection. And that is this guy here, obviously, the 1909 SVDB. This one here is pretty expensive, but it's not undoable. I think usually you can find them for around $100, which to me, like I said, that's doable. Unlike this one where you're talking about like potentially thousands. So, and the other one is the 1914D. From my understanding, this is like the second most expensive key date after the 1909 SVDB. And then, like I said, the other one here, which evidently a lot of people don't even think that this should be included in here, is a 1922 plain. This is not another one that will never, I'll never see. It'll never be in this album. Other than that, the rest of these I can obtain and purchase and find. So I'll just plug these with some other filler type coins and call it a day. Alright guys, sorry it was such a long video. I felt like I had a lot to kind of yammer on about, so let me know what you think my coin selection, or collection I should say. Alright, I'm out. Peace.